And good morning, everyone.
Morning.
How is everyone this morning? Who in the chat is a nut job like my Donna and just got off the auction 2 hours ago?
There she is.
And I have no coffee cream.
Oh, no.
That makes it even worse. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to go pull up my chat.
Okay. I'm going to put the banners up and welcome some people on.
So I guess YouTube cuts it after 6 hours.
No, it's still loading. They'll let you do up to 12.
Oh, they do?
Yes. It's just you won't see the full amount for sometimes almost 24 hours, because that's what happened when we did that the marathon for Black Friday.
Yeah.
It was showing like an hour, then it was showing 3 hours, and it took a whole 24 hours to show 12, but I went 16 and we lost the 4 hours.
Oh
wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was only 4 hours.
No, it's 12 hours.
Maybe it's 4 hours for newbies.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Don't really know. Hey, Kelly, good morning. Good morning, Buying Space. Good morning, June. Hey, Deb. And Misty's Adventure, good morning. Oh, Donna says not much snow, 3 to 5 where they will be getting. Oh, yeah, they're going to get over 2 feet. We're going to get about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches.
Well, just enough to screw up the traffic.
There's a big difference between where you are and she is, huh?
Yeah. Donna's like central New York State. So, where I am, because we're on Long Island and it's coastal, we see a lot more rain than snow most of the time. And it's really been so warm. It's going to change. It's going to change over to rain. This is the coldest we have been all year, basically. And it's only 23 degrees, which really for January is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't seen these temperatures the whole month. It's been 50. It's been 50 and rain. So the fact that we're going to get 2 inches of snow, I'm just mad it's today above all days, because we're going to try to load this truck with everything.
They say this week coming up across the country, even Florida is supposed to be extremely cold.
Is it, Paul? Oh, no.
Yeah, down by us, it's supposed to be in the 30s. By you, it's supposed to be in the 40s.
Oh, no. I hate it when it's cold.
Well, I like, if it was in the 60s all year round, I would be happy. But yeah, 30s, 40s is going to be cold for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to
be. My
aunt
and uncle, they're on a plane right now on their way to you guys. That's why it's cold. They took it with them. Yeah.
Go to the post office and down to St.
All right.
Yes.
I'm reading some of the chat. Where are you? Hi, Juanita. Let's see.
Juanita's hi. Yes. All right. I'll bring this stuff up.
Buying Space. Hello, Juanita. Let's see.
Good morning, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Arthur Leslie.
Arthur, good morning, Arthur. How are you? Arthur, I hope you weren't on with this crazy lady till 7 o'clock this morning.
Hi, Arthur.
You got up early and had coffee with us at 5. We were still up.
Wow. How many people did you have on average?
Oh my God. So I think the highest we went was 96, almost 100. And then I think we maintained throughout the whole night, probably between 50 and 60. And then the wee hours of the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, it was 40. It maintained 40.
A lot of new people?
I did. I had some new people. I wouldn't say a lot. T, you should have gotten notifications. I probably had like maybe 4 or 5 new people.
Wow.
Yeah. We got a registration for a couple of new people. Yeah. I mean, I was I was sending you last night before I went to. I don't even know when I went to bed. I swear to God, I was in the chat and then I was out cold. I don't even know.
Wow.
I was so exhausted.
Yeah, I think yesterday I was here at the computer listing, and I don't know how people find out about all these live YouTubes. So I went in and did a couple of things to search for who's live or what live is on there. And I couldn't believe all the live stuff that's on YouTube. It was amazing. So I'm sure if you were on at 4 o'clock in the morning and you got somebody with insomnia and said, oh, an auction, let's check it out.
Yeah, I was really surprised so many people. No, I mean, the people that were in the chat like overnight, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, were all our friends. It was all our.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't strangers. Well, maybe they may have been.
They might have been lurking. You never know. You know what? Because you know what? When I got up and that was like, I don't know, what was that, like 6 o'clock? I really slept this morning. I mean, that's not. Sometimes I'm up at 4, but I really slept. I think I fell asleep like right after you went live, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I slept. I'm glad I needed it. And now with my boys crapping out today, I really need it. But you had 37 when I came on, and by the time you went off, you still were up about 42.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you didn't have that many people chatting in the chat. So you know there's always lurkers. There's always lurkers. You know, there's always people just listening.
Yeah.
You know, listen, Pat Dees was with you because he messaged me when I said hi to everybody this morning. So he wasn't really in the chat, but he was still up. He's like, I have been in and out all night. I haven't been able to sleep.
Yeah.
Wow.
He came in at like 3:34, and then he came in at 5. And yeah, Junk and Data Girl was with me all night. I can't believe you're up. Why aren't you sleeping?
And good morning, Nate. Good morning, Philly Picker. Hey, Secret Agent. Good morning. You too, honey.
Agent was there.
Connie, good morning, Connie. Thank you for coming. And Maricha, how are you? Good morning. Retro Dottie, good morning, honey. Thank you for joining us.
Can't believe she's not sleeping.
Oh, you should talk.
Yeah.
I know, but you know what? My girls are leaving for a volleyball tournament to Orlando, as a matter of fact, and my husband and I aren't going. So I had to get up and get the girls like squared away to go. Anyways, I'm gonna pour some coffee. I'll be right back.
All right. Lisa says it's 38 in Georgia.
Well, yeah, it's coming here.
Yeah. Good morning, Tanya. Thank you for joining us. Maricha, we always ask that you guys email us. Always. It's just the best way, because we get too many messages all over the place and don't remember where the message. Did they message me on a Facebook group? Did they message me on Instagram? We always ask, please, you guys, email. It's just the best. And if you need Donna's, it's auctionsbydonna@yahoo.com. I can type it in the chat, but that really, honestly, is the best way.
So were your arms really sore from doing the storage auctions?
The storage units?
Storage units?
Yeah. You know, the older you get, the more you start getting like, you know, some arthritis and stuff like that. Like my hands, even I could feel it in my fingers, you know, and especially when you don't get enough sleep, it's worse. Right. I feel like I got a good night's sleep, but I still feel it in my hands. Like definitely have, I mean, I know I have arthritis anyway, but you know, it does, you know, when you don't have enough sleep and stuff, you feel it in your joints a lot more.
Right. Well,
I just put your email in the chat, Donna. Maricha was asking about reaching you, and I told her the best place always is email, not over on Facebook and Instagram and everybody, you know, sending messages all over the place.
Who's trying to reach me?
Maricha. See,
she has my phone number.
Oh, no, I don't know. She wants to send something. I don't know. She wants to verify she has some right information. I don't know.
Oh, I think she has my don't you have my phone number? I thought she did.
June says she was there the entire time.
You were, June?
Wow.
You didn't say anything.
No, 4 a.m. your time, Mia, probably. I don't know, is Mia on the West Coast? Probably. So Mia, yeah, 4 a.m. your time, 7 a.m. our time.
What does that mean? R1J1.
I don't know. I just know her as Mia. It's easy for
Okay.
me to call her Mia. I'm not sure what it means, but if she wants to tell us in the chat, that would be great, so we understand.
Donna was singing. I was singing Hotel California to everybody.
Oh my God, I was lurking and fell asleep and woke up with Donna singing.
On the dark desert highway. Cool wind in my... I was singing Hotel California.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
And it was Chris. Chris was showing albums, and someone said, "Is Hotel California on there?" And we weren't sure, so I sang to them. I sang Hotel California. It's okay. You do stuff like that when you're up all night. You sing to people. Hi, Papa. Good morning. Good morning, buddy.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was good though. We had a good time, and then his partner showed up early this morning. I don't know if you guys caught that.
I did. Yeah.
Oh my God! And then the crazy girls showed up early in the morning. They must have been out all night because they're like night
hustlers. Yeah,
they're like night girls.
Well, Sarah told me a long time ago. She's like, we have horrible sleep patterns. We could be up at 2:00 in the afternoon, but sleeping at 2 a.m. and then up at 4 a.m. but back in bed at 4 p.m. She's like, we have crazy sleep schedules, but I guess it works for you too.
Dolores is in. Dolores is in the chat.
Oh, Dolores, Bubbles.
Dolores.
Bubbles.
Hi, Dolores.
Dolores, I don't know. Did you hear them talking, scolding me? I was up until what time did I go off, T?
7 a.m. 2 hours ago.
7? I was auctioning off until 7 a.m. this morning.
I mean, you weren't auctioning off the last half hour or so because you had Chris's
oh yeah. So
Chris talking.
Yeah, so when the video finally does upload, Chris's partner, who is an actual real live barn.
Yeah, he's like, here for third.
And then Chris will go.
Understand sometimes, yeah.
When someone places a bid, Chris goes, "Whoop!" to announce that the bid has been placed. And
35. Yeah.
Oh, and then the hustler girls, they're dancing in the, you could see them dancing in the chat with the dancing emojis, and it was really a great way to end the auction. I auctioned off a jewelry jar.
Yeah,
a great way to end the auction with him doing that. Are you a robot, Donna? I wonder about myself. I've already started laundry. I'm like, yeah, and I have a pretty full day today, so I'm gonna try to take a nap this afternoon.
You better. Yeah.
I just laid down for an hour and a half. I closed my eyes for an hour and a half, but the girls are hustling around, getting ready. So I just, I'll just have a cup of coffee, do what I have to do, and then I'll just go lay down a little bit later.
I've heard that before. Paul, can you wake me up in 45 minutes? Okay, 45 minutes. Can you give me another 30 minutes?
I've done that. I do it to T all the time too. I do it to my husband. I do it to my kids. I do it to everyone I care about.
Yeah.
All right, who is this, Teresa? Oh, Michael. Hey, Michael. Good morning. It's just a little coffee show. We're not having an auction right now. We're having an auction later.
Who's that?
That's Michael Hujak. That's the gentleman that I helped with StreamYard the other night.
Oh, I don't see him in my chat.
No, he only comes in the StreamYard because he didn't come over to YouTube. He's in the Facebook. But
listen, the craziest thing happened during our auction last night. I have to tell you what happened.
Okay.
So Chris brought out this amazing nugget. It was gold. It was all gold. It was glass. It was about this big. It was glass, and inside was all real gold nuggets. And so he started the bidding, and Ken Ward and Dennis Dew started bidding on it, and the bidding was up at $85 or something, or $86 or something like that. I don't know, but Ken put in a bid for $88, and I can't remember who was bidding on it. Anyways, the story goes is the bid never showed up. Like the bid never, I'm going to show you because I took pictures of it. The bid never showed up. Now, I don't know if it was like an eBay glitch because YouTube glitch because we were on for so many hours. But here, I'm going to show you because I actually took a screenshot. So, okay, so look at this. So put me on full screen for a minute. Okay, so you see how Dennis Dew was at 75?
Right.
And Jose was at 80.
Right.
And then Judgment Care, it was Steve. So Judgment Care wrote Knobby Nuggets. That was something we were laughing about. And then you see Ronnie, right?
Yeah.
So 75 and 80, and then Knobby Nuggets. All right, now watch this. So I think it was because maybe I was not on live chat. I was on top chat. I think because my computer failed last night, and when I went to go back on after it failed, now here is the same screenshot from Steve Judgment Care. Dennis Dew 75, Jose 80, Judgment Care saying Knobby Nuggets under glass, Ronnie G with her dot, and look at, there's Judgment Care, $88. And then you see Ronnie again.
Yeah.
Wow.
This screenshot shows $88 from Steve. So we thought that $80 or whatever that last bid was, Dennis Dew, $80 was the last bid. And so Chris called it and he closed it. And so Steve sends me a message and he goes, Donna, you're not reading the chat. I put a bid in, and you didn't see it. And I'm like, I don't see it. And everybody in the chat is writing, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. And nobody saw it. And so he took a picture of it. He's like, it's right there. It's in between this and this. And he took a picture of it and he
was he able to comment after it? He was able to comment in the chat after.
Yeah. And so if someone deleted that by accident or whatever, it would have said message removed or
deleted. No, message deleted.
Yeah.
Message deleted. But there was no message deleted. It just was not there at all. It just was not there.
Only on his screen.
Only on his screen.
That's weird.
The only thing I can think of, and it's crazy and it sounds crazy, but is 88 a blocked thing with YouTube?
Did it ever show up, like even minute after or 2 minutes after?
Chat type 88 in the chat? Can somebody in the chat type 88? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking maybe it's a YouTube thing. You know how YouTube has these weird sometimes things they block?
Misty said that happened on Locker Nuts auction too.
Is anybody typing 88 in the chat?
I did.
I haven't seen an 88 yet.
Right between Buying Space and Misty's Adventures.
No, it's not there.
That's interesting.
It's not there. Craig, hey, good morning, Craig. Craig put it 8. There's something with 88. There's something with 88. It's not letting it through.
Wow.
That's weird. What the hell could be with 88?
I don't know.
We have to call Steve. I have to get in touch with Steve because I think Steve was really upset. And then Dennis retracted his bid and was like, if you want to,
well, here's the thing. Maybe we can have, Chris is going to be on next Saturday. Maybe we could have him bring it back with Dennis and Steve both in the chat, knowing
they want to do it. They want to do it.
Because I was going to say pick up from where they left off.
We tried.
I just typed in 666. That should be another one.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Wow, between Sheila D and DLC.
John Jones, good morning. John's saying that 88 is a racist number. I never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, me neither.
What? Oh, now Jada Junkin Girl got away with 666.
I just typed it in and I see it. Do you see it for me?
Oh, yeah, I see. Well, I see the Junkin Data Girl and Michelle Lathan. Good morning, Michelle.
Wow. Lisa said she sees mine.
Yeah. Okay. So that's weird. 88. Above all, like, yeah, I would think 666 would be,
Yeah.
you know.
Wait a minute. Do you see my 88? I typed in 88. Do you see it? Between Sandy Brown and Michelle Lathan?
No.
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 Yes, I see it, but you guys don't see it.
No.
Yep. That is interesting.
I never heard of such a thing. Yeah, see, Kelly, thank you. Kelly can put a $sign, and somebody else, I think, somebody else typed it, but put a word. Flippin' Frozen, Donna put 88 items, and it let her type the 88 when she put items, but just 88 by itself. That is so weird.
Okay, I just did a quick Google search. I don't know if it says 88 is a white supremacist numerical code for Heil Hitler. Read more about the meaning behind the numbers.
Let me just respond to Cindy. Cindy, your chains went out not yesterday, but the day before. I had made an announcement that I was getting all of my. I took a day off. And then I did my storage unit. And I did a video. But I had made an announcement that all of my packages wouldn't go out until. Wait, today's what? Saturday?
Yeah.
Yesterday was Friday. So your package went out on Thursday. So you should get it today. So, okay.
Yeah, I never, you know what? I've never heard of that before. Never, ever, ever.
Me neither. It's all in this world now of being politically correct and all that stuff.
So yeah, it was pretty sad. So I said, let's just open up the auction again. You know, the last offer was 80, I think it was. And Steve was like, no. He's like, I typed in 88. And so Dennis Dew was like, well, I'll just settle that. And he threw in a Benjamin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, Dennis.
Wow.
So.
There's Steve. Good morning, Steve. There he is. Yeah, 88 cannot be typed by itself. Yeah, new rule. All bids must now be odd numbers. I hope there's no other numbers that we should know about. That
I know. I felt so bad.
22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean.
So maybe from now on, just put a $sign in front of the bid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I felt so bad about that, Steve, last night. It was like the first thing I thought about when I woke up this morning. Thank
you, Storage Scavenger. He got a clutch yesterday. He's going to do an unboxing. Thanks. So bids must be $1. Yeah, maybe we have to have everybody put the $sign. I mean, this is so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I hope there are no other numbers. But yeah, maybe we just have everybody put a $sign before their bid to, and you know, never ever heard of it.
Like what I would tell my agents being in real estate business. I said, after 15 years, you'd figure I'd seen all the crap that could ever happen. And then something pops up. So it's going to be just like this. You're on YouTube for so long, and then all of a sudden something changes or whatever, and now you got to adjust to that.
So Craig is saying now all bids have to have a $sign.
Yeah, but that's actually not a bad idea because Mama Girl, welcome in. She writes, this would make bids clear when people start mentioning like any other, well, she says their age, but you know how sometimes people mention something and all of a sudden we think we have a bid and it's not a bid.
Last night we were talking about our ages and Chris the Goose was auctioning something off and I think Jose put like 36 or something and the bid was like at 25 and we were like, oh, wait a minute, is that your age or is that your bid? Or like, what is it? Because you know, Jose is always bidding.
Right.
Are you bidding on this or is that your age? So yeah, maybe we should just implement, please put a $sign in front of the numbers so that this doesn't happen again with the number 88.
Yeah, it's easy enough. And God knows what other numbers are out there.
Ham radio term 88, which maps to love and kisses.
Yeah, I mean, I have never heard 88 used in a racist way. First I'm hearing it. I'm 50-something years old and live in New York. You would think that I would have heard something like that. Never, ever heard that before. Never. It's
too hard to type the $sign. because you have to push the caps. You have to shift down, shift $sign amount.
What about typing dollars? I don't know. I'm just trying to. Well, maybe. I mean, what are we going to do? Tell everybody 88's a band.
It's like the number 13 in elevators. How many elevators do you know have
The 13th floor. Yeah.
13th floor?
Yeah, none.
Did you see the? What did we see? The what?
Did you see the? Or maybe, John. Maybe YouTube hates Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, is that his number? I don't know.
I've become to really hate NASCAR too. So it's very possible because I don't like NASCAR at all. So that might have something to do with it. I don't know. I used to like NASCAR. I could watch it. I could listen to it.
I don't know. Somebody just typed in the chat. I mean, just sent me a message about YouTube comments disappearing. There's actually a video on YouTube about it. I don't know. I'll have to watch it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got the same message.
Yeah. So thank you for that.
So please watch it and tell me what it says.
Yeah. I'll listen to it on the way to the storage unit. Anyway, I didn't say hi and good morning to everybody, but thank you guys for showing up. 40 now of you here. Appreciate it as always. Maybe type bid 88. I guess that's a possibility.
That's a good idea, but I wouldn't put a space between the D and the 8.
Well, they did. No, it works.
Oh, it does work.
How about just B88? How about if people just put like if their bid is $12? How about it? Because that's quick.
I hear there's a 40-page doc from YouTube out there on all the words not allowed on YouTube.
Is my B88 showing?
Yes.
Yep.
Maybe we should just B is the easy letter to type in. How about if we just tell people they need to type a B and the number when they're bidding? Because there's certain numbers that do disappear on YouTube, like the number 88. So
yeah, you know what? Because we've had a problem before where somebody was saying you didn't see my post or comment or something, and it came down to it was a word or something. We had that issue a couple of weeks ago when Donna was asking something about, somebody was showing a cookbook or something about making
that was me. That was me.
It was Coon.
Right. And you can't type that in the chat. That's how I was thinking. I wonder if 88, but never heard that about 88. Never,
they were avoiding me. I kept asking the same question over and over. And then finally they said, that's it. I give up.
Yeah, that's how now you know how Steve felt, right? Because you were like so frustrated that nobody was watching.
It's going to be like that old George Carlin comedy thing, the 7 words you can't say on TV, the 1,000 things you can't say on YouTube.
Wait a minute. Mama Girl said, wow, my whole last post just vanished.
What, in here, Mama? In here? Huh. Well, do you know what 88 means? No, right? Somebody bid last night on her auction at 88, and it never showed up in the comments. We just found out it has something to do with racism.
Mama Girl says, Mama Girl just wrote, I tried to explain what the number was.
88.
Yeah, he said 69 is more racist than 88.
I know. Right? Can you imagine? She said she tried to explain it and it disappeared.
Wow.
So demonetized. I'm going to be demonetized?
It's my channel.
Oh. No, about last night because of the number 88? No. It's a secret code for YouTube censorship. It's a secret code for what?
It's a supremacist numerical code for Heil Hitler.
Yeah, it's for Heil Hitler.
That's what I'm reading.
But that's history too. I mean, if we keep doing that stuff,
I have to approve her comment. Did you get somebody approved it, Donna? Maybe you did.
I did.
Yeah, but see, even her comment, because she put Hitler in it.
Because H is the 8th letter of the alphabet.
H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. That's why Heil Hitler is 88 because
Somebody's got too much fucking
Yeah,
time on their hands.
watch your mouth. I'm
So-
really demonetized now too. Wow. Like my husband said, somebody has too much time on their hands.
H
Yeah.
is the 8th letter of the alphabet. All right, this kind of stuff like freaks me out. Like
It's like ridiculous.
but he's right. I didn't hear what he said, but Noel obviously did because he just wrote because he's right. What did he say? What did your husband say?
I can't repeat it because he used the bad word.
It's repeat it without using the bad words.
He said this whole effing thing is so ridiculous.
It is. It is.
Now-
They want to erase past history.
Now that's weird. She was able to type swastika without it even being held for anything. See, now I would think that would have either been not shown or held. That I would understand.
Well, I don't know if I remember talking about this when we first started going on YouTube, but they held a board meeting. My community held a board meeting because Ben is like a son to me, and he's my son's best friend. He had a Confederate flag on his truck.
Oh boy.
They held a board meeting because they wanted to ban his truck from coming into this community with the Confederate flag on it. Can you imagine a Confederate flag?
They might as well ban history.
Right?
It's crazy.
Crazy. We got a letter from it. We got a letter that they were having a board meeting about it.
I have nothing in the private chat. Maricha said, check the private chat. I have nothing. I don't know how she could type in the private chat anyway.
Yes, can't.
No, she can't.
She said, oh, check the private chat in StreamYard.
She can't.
Maybe we could bid binary. Steve, you're saying that it's too hard to type a $sign. Binary, come on. Donna's looking like, what's binary?
I know, and I'm trying to find the comment.
Donna doesn't even know what binary is.
I don't know what binary is. What is it?
It's code.
Oh, do the retracted comments go into the private chat? No. All right. No, my husband asked me to check this one.
How come all of Mama Girl's comments have to be approved?
I see it, T.
No. Oh, okay. I just was curious. My husband's like, see if they ban that number.
YouTube has memberships also, right?
YouTube Red?
No, regular YouTube. Because when I go on and I was looking for my stats, it said amount of paid memberships that you have. I wonder if that's a way to get around it. If you let people join, don't charge them anything, but join. And I wonder if then all the comments would go because it would be basically a private group.
I don't know. I don't know.
What's binary? What's binary?
It's code.
It's code. It's a code.
Code for what?
For the internet, for everything.
Yeah, binary, they use it. I think they used it a lot with computer coding originally. I don't know if they still use it anymore. Oh, you're talking about a Patreon group.
No.
No?
On YouTube, if you go to your desktop, your dashboard, and then you look at your statistics, it said amount or paid memberships. So you could charge people for a membership. That might be another way to get people to register once. And as long as they're in your membership group, they're in. They could bid.
Oh, that's true too, I guess.
Food for thought.
But again, I don't know if that means that anything goes in the chat. We don't know that.
Is that when people come up green on some people's
I think so.
when they write a comment, their comments are green?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that means that they've paid into. I don't really know. Yeah, do you have to have 10,000 subscribers to be able to do that? I think someone said, but they can pay to be green. I don't really know how that works. I really don't. Just another thing that.
How many people bid from mobile?
They just bid.
Is this listed as an adult channel? Yes. Yes, it absolutely is. It's not made for kids. I purposely made sure that my whole channel is not made for kids. So I don't know if that has anything, somebody saying that might have something to do with it.
Chris is in the chat. Chris, did you take a nap?
Chris! Oh my God, Chris, you're up too. You guys are crazy.
No, it's his fault.
Oh, stop. Chris, I don't believe her.
He's a really bad influence. I don't
believe her. I
don't recommend anybody hanging out with him.
Chris, we found out about why you didn't get a bid from Judgment Care USA on that gold piece. It's because they don't allow you to type 88 in the chat, if you didn't hear us.
Yeah, I was telling them all about it. Were you listening, Chris? I was showing them the screenshots, the picture that I took and the one.
Dolly says I'm stuck at home, got covered in snow. Sorry, Dolly.
Wow.
Oh,
and
wow.
We're not even in February yet.
Steve's still waiting for his invoice. He's so funny.
Yeah, didn't hear that, just popped in. What is up with 88? Yeah, so I showed them the screenshots, the ones that Steve sent us with his 88 showing, and the one that I took a picture of last night or this morning with the 88 not there. So a bunch of people looked it up. Paul looked it up, and 88 stands for a Hitler. What is it, Paul?
Heil
Hitler. Because it's an HH, which is 88. John Jones is so funny. John, I love you. He writes, I just removed the A key from my keyboard. Don't want to risk any accidents.
Perfect. John Jones, he's hysterical. Him and Susan, the two of them, they're like the class clowns.
Wait, Chris just typed 88 and his comment went through. I don't see it. Oh,
he did. Well, he put the question mark right on it.
With something else. You can't type it by itself. You can't type it by itself. If you type it by itself, it doesn't work.
Steve says the problem is that YouTube does allow it to be typed. YouTube A1 should be smart enough to reply, did you mean $88?
AI. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. That's why we couldn't see it, Chris. Because Chris thought maybe because we were on for too many hours, and then I was blaming it on Top Chat and Live Chat, and we had no idea. But we ran a test, Chris, and we had everybody, not everybody, but a bunch of people type 88, and it doesn't show up. Their 88s don't show up. It only shows up if there's a $sign in front of it, or a period in front of it, or something in front of it. Or
yeah, I mean, that's the other thing you could do is 88 period. But I don't know. Somebody's complaining about characters. I don't know if it's because if you're on your phone or somewhere else, it's harder to do the characters. Or Paul, yeah, 88.00. Yeah. Yeah, 87 works, Chris. Just can't, and 89, just can't do 88. 88.50, yeah, those are all work.
You know, let's not worry about it. Let's just say, like, you and I know about it, right? It's your auction. I have auctions on my channel. I know about it. Paul, you know about it. Dolly has auctions. She'll know about it now. If we get to $80 on any item, fair warning, do not type 88. Your bid will not be seen. That's it. Do not type 88. Go either 86 or 89. Just say it. As soon as we see the number 80, we'll just remember. and just avoid the number 88 altogether, so this mishap doesn't happen again.
True.
That's it. Just give people fair warning.
Yeah, Arthur's saying 88 with the dollar sign is easier on the phone for him. Yeah, or do the dollar sign. I'm okay with that. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yes, Maricha's just saying if the bid gets up to 80, it should be 85. Why should it? Somebody, that's what Steve did last night. Dennis went to 80 and Steve went to 88. I mean, that's okay. We're okay with that. It's when you go to 81, we're not okay with it because we want to keep it going and moving. And, once we're up to that, you either want it or you don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, people were bidding in $1, $2, and $10 increments last night, and $15 increments. So it's it's kind of hard to tell people, oh, you can't bid in $1. I mean, I don't want the 50 cents. But it's kind of hard to tell people, they can't bid in $1 increments or $2 increments when you're past.
The only reason we started that is because if you start an item at $25. And somebody really wants it, and they like, oh my God, that's worth 100 and something. They can jump to 50.
Exactly.
And if somebody else wants it, what if we start doing 51, 52? We've had that before.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, I haven't turned anybody. We had a couple of dollar increments the other night. I didn't turn anybody away. I didn't call anybody out on it. It's fine.
Mama Girl says often people will hold a sign with that number at large events or online chat rooms to find others like them discreetly to become friends. I'm just surprised this wasn't a well-known fact. No. Never heard of it. Chris says, usually do not learn my fact for the day that early. If we were on the $5 increments, as the rule says, we wouldn't have had that problem.
Yeah, but you know what? We always say, listen, $5 increments is one thing, but if somebody wants to jump up 6 or 8, I mean, we even have that at the lower number. So, somebody will be at 30 and then somebody bids 34. We're okay with that, So we can't start, saying you can't bid 88, whatever. All right, guys, I told you this was going to be a quick morning coffee. I'm going to get out of here because I've got to go finish the storage unit without children, unfortunately. And we still have a full day ahead of us. And I want to get home so Donna and I can go on later. But thank you guys, everyone, as always, for being here. We really appreciate it. Thanks, Paul, for jumping on this morning. We weren't sure Donna was going to come on with us.
I told you I would. If I'm not
I wasn't sure your head would have hit that pillow and you would have not been back.
I said to you, I will be back. If I can't do it, I will tell you I can't do it. I will say, T, we had this discussion yesterday.
I know.
I'll tell you, T, I can't do it. I'm too tired. I'm sorry I stayed up all night. I did. I slept about an hour and a half, and I got to go too because I got to get these beautiful girls off to their volleyball tournament.
Yeah, wish them luck for me.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, they're gonna have fun. They're gonna go and stay with friends this tournament. My husband and I usually go, but we're staying behind this tournament. We got a bunch of big tournaments coming up. And you know what? It's just as well. I was just saying last night in the chat, I can't stand Orlando. Can't stand it. I mean, I would have.
Traffic's crazy.
Huh?
The traffic's crazy.
I can't stand coming up there, Paul. I really can't. It's awful. I hate it. It's so, we're in the stadium most of the time and it's beautiful and it's clean and it's gorgeous, in the stadium. But the rest of Orlando is so dirty and transient. We usually stay near or around International Drive or Buena Vista Drive.
Oh, yeah. That's where you get it.
So it's like you go out and it's like,
yeah,
it's gross. I mean, people save up a whole year to go there and experience that. But like I said, the theme parks are beautiful. I'll give you that. But the outside part of Orlando is nasty and gross, and the restaurants I think are nasty and gross. Can't find like a decent place to eat. Everything is just like code enforcement. Code enforcement must be in those places like constantly. How can they even keep them clean or keep up with them with the amount of volume that they do? It's like ridiculous. I hate it.
Well, they don't, even the service in the stores, they don't really care because they know they're catering to people that are only there for a week.
That's it.
So, it's hard to get service.
Yeah.
Good service.
Yeah, you know the area that we stay in, that whole like stretch. It's just gross.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, T's gonna go. I love you guys.
Guys,
Thank you for hanging out last night.
the stream yard later. I'll do it when I come back.
All right, honey.
See you later tonight.
All right, have a nice day, Paul and T and everyone else. Bye.
Bye,
Take
guys.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.